Hey guys, Cross here with a special Valentine's Day video. Today's video is 14 Days of Love. So as you can see, it's 14 things that I love. Number one is color. And my favorite color is purple. It's been my favorite color ever since I was a kid. All of my tattoos have a hint of purple in them. Since, it's my favorite color. And all of my future tattoos are always going to have purple in them, because it is my, by far, favorite color. Okay. Number two is book. And I've read a lot of books, and I don't know if this is necessarily my favorite, but it's one that has a very interesting little story behind it. Zombie Blondies. The book is called Zombie Blondies, and it's about this girl who moves to a new, town. She goes to school, and it turns out that all the popular girls and guys are all zombies. And, well, the funny story behind this one is, spoiler alert, the ending sucks. Oh, I was so mad at the ending. It was the first time I ever threw a book across the room in anger. The ending just pissed me off so much. And even though it pissed me off, it, to this day, is one of those books that stays with me. I can pretty much remember it, word for word. So, yeah, it's one of my favorites.
They're beautiful. They're popular. They're dead.
I can usually pick out the popular kids soon after setting foot in a new school. Well, the girls anyway. They wear popularity like a uniform for everyone to see. From their hairstyles, everything about them is torn from the pages of the latest teen fashion magazine. Everything about them is perfect. At least on the outside, anyway. I thought it would be cool to be like them. But I was so wrong. Dead wrong.
Okay, so number three is music. I like a lot of different types of music. But if I had to narrowing it down, Linkin Park and Evanescence. Wolfie and I actually, over a year ago now, actually went to an Evanescence concert. So here is a short clip from that. Number four, time of day. I personally prefer nighttime. I've always preferred the night. 5 is memory. This was a difficult one to narrow down since, everybody has tons and tons of memories. But I did eventually narrow it down to, well, I guess one of my favorite memories would be my grade 8 graduation. All the way back in 2008. I got photos of my mom and I, otherwise known as the disembodied voice, and my father, who's sadly no longer with us. Love you, Daddy. Number 6 is favorite food. And this one was pretty easy. I love sushi. One of my friends and I actually have a little routine where at the end of, after cons and stuff, we all go out to this little place called Osaka, and we get sushi. And it's a go-to thing that at the end of every little con in our area, we go to Osaka and we get sushi. And number 7 is favorite possession / prize possession. And this one was actually really easy for me. You can't necessarily tell, but I always have them on. I have a pair of blue spider earrings that I got from my dad. Hardly ever take them off. So I've always got just this blue spider hanging from my ear. Number 8, hobby. I have quite a few hobbies, but one of the big things that I've been doing a lot of lately is playing Overwatch. Like playing games and stuff is my hobby, and Overwatch has become my new latest and greatest, biggest obsession. So yeah, hobby I'd have to say is Overwatch. Okay, so number 9 is pet or animal. And so for those of you who have seen my last video, you already know the answer to this. Ferrets, butt munches, trouble nuggets, the little mass bandits that steal your socks and your heart. Ferrets. Collection. I collect manga. A lot of these photos are very old, mainly because currently most of my manga is packed away in boxes and storage. At this point, I probably have a little over 500 individual mangas with over 100 different series. And yeah, number 11 is clothing. My overall style is generally pretty nerdy, graphic tees. Ha ha ha. She says, sitting here wearing a Five Nights at Freddy's t-shirt. Jackets. One of my favorite jackets to wear is my Steven Universe jacket. Number 12 is movie. I don't necessarily have a favorite movie as much as I do a favorite genre. Horror. I love all things horror. When I was a kid, my mom and I used to we still do occasionally, Friday night horror movies back when Space would have Fright Night and stuff. So right from a kid, I've been watching all these horror movies, and I've grown up loving all things horror. Vampires, werewolves, monsters, killer clowns. Personally, I hate clowns. So the next one is quote. And my all-time favorite quote is, "Life's a bitch, so if it's easy, you're doing it wrong." Funny thing is, I liked this quote long before I watched Blue Exorcist or Anno Exorcist. I've always loved this quote, or saying, whatever you want to call it, and I find it rings very true. So when I found the quote actually in the lyrics to the first opening for Blue Exorcist, I'm like, yeah, it's so true. Which brings us to number 14, myself. I wasn't necessarily really sure what to do for this one, but yeah, I guess myself is an awkward little nerd trying to make her way through life. So, been 14 days of love. And yeah, guess I'll see you all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!